Okay, I'm back with My Life is Crafty. I'm getting ready to make the wood earrings, which you may find at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, sometimes even Walmart. These are just basic wood pieces, and you will maybe find these in like the furniture for a dollhouse. These are like knobs or different stuff like that, and you have a aisle where they have different wood pieces. These are your jewelry findings. These are the back part of the earrings that you put on the back of the earrings, and these are the hooks actually that makes them stay on your ear. These are different paints that I'm using today, and these are the bags. And once I'm done with them and they dry and I gloss them, these are the bags that I use. This is the particular glue that I use to for adhesive as far as to put the backs on the back of the earrings so they stay. The E6000, that's a very good glue. And this right here, this is what I put on actually to give them that gloss. It's a triple thick glossy type. And this right here, sometimes I use this, but you have to use this outside. You can't use it in the house. And it gives it that glow as well, that shine. But that's just some different stuff that I use. So I'm going to start now with basically showing you how I make the different designs, the different colors on the earrings. Okay. And today I'm going to use, just say if you want to make a Christmas earring or any type of earring that it may be. I'll put the green paint. Then I have my red paint. And try not to use too much because you don't want to just waste your paint. So that's the green and the red. Sometimes I will take a toothpick and pull the green and the red together. Something like that. And then I'll take the wood piece. Just say for instance, if I want the base to be, and you do need a paintbrush, so as well as these are just cloth. One of them is damp, one of them is dry. So when you get the paint on your hand, you can just wipe it off instead of you going to the bathroom and keep having to wash your hands. So you can have that cloth. Mine looks a little bad because I've been painting for so long. But this is what I do. I actually paint the bottom half of it. And I'm going to try to do this the best I can because I'm trying to hold my camera too. So I would take some of the red paint and paint the back of my I'm trying to make it so you can see it. It's blurry. But I would take the back and I would paint it as far as, so I would paint the back. And sometimes you may not even have to paint the back. So let me show you a different way. Because my hand is all in the camera. But if you don't paint the back, you can use this particular tape. It's a painter's tape, which I buy from Home Depot or wherever in the hardware section of your store. I tear off a piece of it. I stick it to the back because you're trying to actually get a consistency of as far as making sure that it has the right design on it. So I'm going to put this on the back of it to hold it so I can dip it in the paint. And what I do, I lay it in the paint and I roll it around to make sure that all gets in. And you'll come out with something like this. And that's basically how I start to do the particular earrings. So, and what you can do too, if you like, you can take the toothpick and go around the sides of it to make sure that you get all the wood part is covered. But that's just basically one earring that that you can make and that I make here at my house. And I actually can sell these for about $10 a piece per earring, because a lot of people like handcrafted, handmade things. So I can leave that one there to dry. And this one, the one that I painted on the back to show, you can start like that, or you can end with an unfinished back and then go back and paint the back of it. And what I do too, once they're in a drying position, I put them in front of a fan or some sort so I can make sure that it dries. And what you're trying to do, you're trying to get two that looks the same. So you have to keep working with it until you know exactly how you want it and what it should look like. But like I said, you can get the toothpick and fill in the pieces or the spots that didn't actually get the paint on them if you don't have enough paint. And what I do, I actually take it and I put them, I have this little dollar tray that I get from the dollar store. It's something like this. And I put them on there to dry. So they may be dry within the next, I want to say 5 minutes. And I like using this tape because the paint doesn't come off and it doesn't stick where you can't get the tape off. So that the painter's tape is the best way to use it. So stay tuned for the finished product.